Wait, why is my save file from January 30th, 2013? Has it always been like that? Am I recording this in 2013 right now? Am I a time traveler? Hello everybody, this is Hornets here, and welcome back for more Let's Glitch The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we got the rest of the 100% stuff that there was to get in the game, and then we came here to Hyrule Castle and we cleared out the courtyard, or well, at least that side of the courtyard. We don't need to go to the other side. And in this episode, we are going to be entering the interior of Hyrule Castle, and then we are going to be beating the final boss and beating the game, finally. So let's, excuse me? Did you guys, hear I was having a tea party or something and you wanted to get invited too, and so you started pestering me? That's not how it works. Okay. Anyways, so with that, we're just going to enter the main part and actually get started with the episode. So right off the bat here, we have a glitch. We have, this is another barrier skip, the third one here so far. And the way that this works is right in front of me there's a barrier that'll spawn, and you have to fight a bunch of red bokoblins and Lizalfos and maybe even Dynalfos, I can't remember. And it's a really long and annoying fight. But yeah, there's a way to skip that. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to get to the front of this black tile that I'm standing on right here. It's not super precise, the position you stand. It's pretty lenient. But then we can angle ourselves to the right here, and then I'm going to do a jump attack. I'm going to skip the cutscene in midair, and then I'm going to hold upright. So it should look something like this. And just like that, we have skipped the barrier. So yeah, that one works a lot like the first barrier skip that I did in this dungeon. The way that one worked. Basically, yeah, once you enter the cutscene, the game tries to put Link into this, it tries to make Link walk to the center of the arena. And that, but because we jump attacked into it, it has to put us onto the ground first. And if we skip the cutscene during that amount of time, then we'll gain control of Link and it'll stop moving him automatically. And he'll be inside the wall, and so we can just walk right out of it. And it's really nice. And not only is it nice that we don't have to do the fight, but after you finish the fight, all of the lights turn on in this room. And that really lags the game. And also there's another cutscene involved with it. But yeah, it really lags the game. It turns the game from a 30 FPS game to a 20 FPS game for this room or something like that. It's really dumb. But yeah, so that's a nice little skip that you can do, and that one saves a lot of time. This room, we have another barrier skip. And this one, unfortunately, doesn't save a lot of time, but I'm going to do it anyways. So, literally right in front of me is the barrier. Do not walk forward at all, or you will trigger the barrier. So, yeah, I'm going to walk backwards right away here. And then what we want to do is we want to break this, this suit of armor right here. And then I'm going to do one hit on this suit of armor and then explain the trick. So, basically, what I'm going to do is... Actually, I want that heart. There we go. So, basically... once I break the suit of armor fully, it will always drop a blue rupee. And so then what I'm going to do is break it so that it drops the blue rupee. I'm going to get into position. I'm going to target that blue rupee with a boomerang. I'm going to target another spot just off to the side, just to give myself enough time to pull my sword out. And then I'm going to angle myself right again so that when I actually do a jump attack, it's going to put me this direction rather than towards the center. And then I'm going to release the boomerang, and then when the rupee is about to hit me, I'm going to start charging a jump strike, and then just like how the first barrier skip worked, I should jump attack past the barrier once the rupee hits me. And then, yeah, basically the same as the first one. Now, the place that you need to stand for this is if you see this, little plus sign or D-pad or whatever on the ground, you want to you want to get, to the very front, not front, I'll highlight it right here. The very top corner of this side of the plus sign, you kind of want to be standing on the corner there, maybe even almost a little bit forward, but you do have to be a little bit careful because the barrier is right there. This is a little bit of a precise trick, so it might take some practice to get. But yeah, you just kind of want to be standing on the top corner. If you're standing any further left, it won't work. And any further back, it's not gonna work either. Or at least Yeah, no, it's a bit of a precise trick. So I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully I get this. So I get the blue rupee there, and then I'm gonna get into position. Get over. That should be good. Target the rupee, target away, re-aim myself, throw the boomerang, wait for the rupee, and then do the jump attack. And hopefully, I'm not sure if this is good. I hope it's good. But yeah, once I cancel it, I just want to be holding like down or down right or something along those lines. And okay, I actually got it. I skipped the barrier, so nice. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about this. It works the exact same way as the first barrier skip did. And so at this point, you would need to be a little bit careful. You just want to walk around the perimeter of the room so as to not actually spawn the barrier. But then you can just kind of target the flame there and just have it raise the platform, and then you can completely skip the fight, which is really nice. And of course, the fight will start, but you don't need to worry about it. Also, yeah, that guy just glitches out for whatever reason. He's not supposed to be able to come back here, so it makes sense. But yeah, so the fight music as well that's playing right now, it's gonna play for the rest of the time that we are inside Hyrule Castle. Or like, well, it'll stop once we go to the courtyard again, but yeah, for as long as we're inside of like Hyrule Castle proper, it will it'll keep playing. So that's really nice. Or I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. It's decent music. So yeah, it's pretty intense music for lighting a few torches, don't you think? Oh, except with the amount of keys following me. Yeah, that's something. All right, but yeah, you can just avoid those keys and just light the torches and avoid them. Then we can just head into the next room where we have a really, really difficult fight. We have a couple of really scary Dynalphos. Look at those pointy hats they have, or whatever those are. Actually, now that I think about it, what on earth is the point of that thing on top of there, like the little spike that points forward? Are they planning on like hurting somebody with that, or is it just for aesthetics? Okay, well, anyways, we're just gonna come and easily destroy these. Really? Really? There we go. I'm actually really surprised. I'm impressed. Normally those guys just go down immediately. They're really easy to kill. Let's see if I can get some hearts out of here. No hearts? Come on. All right. And then we can just exit the room here, and now is when the music ends. At least I assume. I can't hear the music right now, but I'm pretty sure that's where it ends. But then we just want to equip a couple other things, and we want to go and get this this key that's over here. Oh no, we have Lizard Man. Well, let's go and kill Lizard Man then. So yeah, we're just gonna take care of this the same way that we've taken care of all of them. Excuse you? Okay, I was pressing the claw shot button. I don't know why it wasn't doing anything. Whatever. Let's do another hit there, and then wait for him to do the attack again. There we go, and then combo finisher, and it's dead. Yeah, those pretty easy Air Alphos fight. So we can just go and get our prize here for beating Mr. Lizard Man. So yeah, that's a small key, pretty nice. Oh, dude, the heart's on the wall. Okay, I can still get it at least, that's good. So then we're gonna head over to the other side, because that's where the boss key is. Let me do a quick little brake slide. I did explain brake sliding, right? I hope so, because I'm not explaining it right now. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, then we're just gonna head over to this side and get the boss key. The gate's opening for us. That's real nice. Wait, oh no, they're Lizalfos. Oh no, they're Bulbin Archers. What are we ever going to do? Oh no, they're aiming at me. Oh no, they shot at me. Wait, what? Did I just die? Oh, what? What? No way. Wait, they're dying? What? This is why you don't do heights, kids. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so, I mean, the hawk there is kind of proof that we're getting helped by some people, and, oh look, it's that dude that we grew up with, and, oh, look, it's those people. Have we met them? I don't even know their names. Like, what? Who are they? Yeah, that's the fun thing about the speedrun, is that you basically never meet these people, and in the any % speedrun, you actually only meet 2 of them. You don't even see a Shay or Shad, so it's kind of fun to see them helping you out when you've never seen them before. But At least we've seen them at 100%. But yeah, with that, we can get the big key, and then we can head over to the main portion of the dungeon, and, or by the main portion, I mean back into the tower, and then we're going to finish the game. Come on, can I brake slide again? Torp would be so sad. I'm sorry, I let you down, Torp. Anyways. Alright, so then we're going to head to this, now that we're in the main part of the tower, we have some interesting music that starts. This is definitely a throwback to Ocarina of Time when you're doing the final tower climb. It's pretty cool. And now what you're supposed to do in this room is, actually, I guess I'll show it off. If you transform and you look, there are apparently ghoul rats. I keep forgetting there's ghoul rats in this room. But yeah, there are these little, like, ghost people that kind of point you in the direction, and if you like follow them, you're fine, but then if you go off, you'll notice, oops, well, I wasn't trying to do that, but you'll notice the platform fell, and yeah, so basically they're like pointing you through this maze through this room that you're supposed to follow, but why would you bother doing a maze when you can just do some hardcore parkour? Yeah. And just completely skip that. Yeah, when you're moving as human, you just move too fast for the platforms to be able to, like, really do anything to you, so yeah. And we're just gonna come into here and kill these two Lizalfos real quick. I want to see if I can get some hearts. Are they gonna drop any more? Does this one have a heart? How about this? Nope, okay, fine. And then we want to just do some claw shots here. You can actually reach this claw shot target way over here. It just skips having to do another little claw shot target, but it is a little bit precise to get onto that one. And then you just want to come over to here and fall down. Come this way. Kill two more Lizalfos. Are there a difference between the Lizalfos that are wearing like the skull helmets or not? Maybe those are like buff Cubones, because they're like wearing the skulls on their heads. Maybe those are the skulls of their mother, like that's like the Cubone lore or whatever. I don't know. That's my new theory, is that the Zelda and Pokemon universes are connected, and Lizalfos are just buff Cubone. Anyways, so now that we're up on the top floor here, we see there's the boss key door there, and there's a little whatever you call those things, dark nut. There's a dark nut right there. But instead of doing the dark nut fight, we are going to do our final barrier skip in the dungeon. That's right, we skipped every barrier in this dungeon, which is pretty insane. But what you want to do for this one is you want to get to about the center of this tile. Right about here should be good. It's the first tile, like, that's on the same, like, plane as this this pillar that's to the left of me there. And you kind of just want to get into the center of it. And then you want to take the claw shot and just aim towards this. And then you want to release the claw shot, and then once the cutscene starts, you want to wait a little bit before you skip the cutscene. So the cutscene will start, and then you want to wait to skip it, because if you skip it too early, you'll actually still be on the inside of the barrier while you're like claw shotting towards the thing, and then you'll gain control again, and you'll bonk off of the wall, and you'll have to do the fight. But yeah, by doing that, you can just completely skip this fight. So that saves a bit of time, and it's pretty nice. But yeah, with that, we are at the top of the Hyrule Castle, so let's just get right into the final boss and just beat this game. So yeah, let's enter this door here and head up to the top area. One thing I really like about this top area, actually, is that we've seen this area in cutscenes before. Like, there was a cutscene earlier on in the game where you see, like, the throne room up there or whatever, and I just think it's really cool that you can actually go there, and, like, that's where a fight is at the end of the game, and, like, you saw it in earlier cutscenes. I don't know, I just think that's pretty cool. But anyways, one other thing I actually wanted to bring up is I'm confused about the scenery in this area. What is it supposed to be? The mountains, like, what is that supposed to be right there, that thing sticking out there? Are they supposed to be mountains? And, like, what about, like, that little thing that's sticking up above the mountain? Like, what is that? I'm just so confused. Are there any, like, Zelda lore experts or, like, conspiracy theorists that can tell me what that is? Because I actually have no idea, and I'm pretty curious. And, like, that's not even the only one that's over there. There's also one, like, just over there. Kind of saw it. Yeah, like, right there. There's one on the other side, too. I imagine there's one on the, like, in behinds that you can't see as well, but I don't know, I noticed that recently, and I'm just curious what those are. But anyways, well, with that, we can just enter this, and this is the final boss. Now, this final boss has 4 phases to it, so it'll take a little bit still, but yeah, we've got some... This is a pretty fun final boss, actually. There are, like, all of the phases are decent except for this one. This one can go die, but anyways. So yeah, right here we've got Ganon's puppet, Zelda. So right off the bat, okay, this is the attack we want. She can do 3 different kinds of attacks, and you want her to do the orb attack. Now, there are some rules about which attacks she can do, so this one will never be the orb. The second attack, if the first attack was the orb, the second one will never be the orb. And yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but basically all you really need to know is that the fastest you can do this fight, or the lowest number of attacks that Zelda can do to end this fight, is 7 cycles. So I unfortunately can't get 7 cycles anymore, because that 3rd attack there was not an orb. In order to get 7 cycles, what you need is orb, and then some other attack, and then orb, and then 3 other whatever attacks in a row, and then an orb again. And then that's 7 cycles. But yeah, unfortunately I can't do that now because, I mean, it's 100% luck-based. There's literally nothing you can do to manipulate it. So, yeah, you kind of just have to hope that you get 7 cycles, but it's not too bad. And then, so yeah, there are 2 different types of attacks that she can do other than the orb attack. She has that dash attack, which is the attack you want because it's faster. The other attack is she puts this, like, triangle on the ground and you have to get out of it. I think, did she do that already? I don't remember. And then right here is this. Okay, now I really hope I set something up correctly. I did, nice. So depending on where you kill Puppet Zelda in the map, you can have this ending cutscene just be completely glitched out. And it's kind of weird and funny that you can do that. But anyways, now that we're done that phase, we have the second phase, which is Beast Ganon. Now, I actually messed up a little bit of something. I'm gonna have to do some quick movement here, but I want to skip the cutscene. I want to quick pull up the item menu and get the ball and chain ready. I'm actually gonna have to just throw the ball and chain there. And yeah, by doing that, we can, yeah, basically you just want to start the fight with the ball and chain. And then if you start with the ball and chain, you can actually side hop to the left and then throw the ball and chain up right, and it should hit Beast Ganon and you won't get hit instead. So it's really nice, but if you don't, like, it doesn't matter, you can do what I just did. And then what I want to do, actually, this is a cool strat that's exclusive to 100%. You can equip the fairies tears, drink the fairy tears, which will, like, double your attack or something, and then you can just do the mortal draw on this guy, and I kid you not, that almost one-shot that almost did a one-shot on Beast Ganon. That did so much damage that it actually enters the final phase of the fight, where literally all I have to do is knock this thing over, knock Beast Ganon over, and then I can do an attack as Beast Wolf and it'll end the fight. It is super quick, and that's one reason that the final boss in 100% is just so cool. It's just because, yeah, this fight just goes by so quickly. And yeah, it's insane. But yeah, with that, we have defeated the giant piggo. We are going to be having a nice pig roast for the rest of the next 4 years, because that is a gigantic pig. But anyways, then we get to go to the next phase of the fight, which is Horseback Ganon. Now, this is easily the hardest phase of the fight, and what I'm going to do at the start is I'm going to start moving forward. I'm going to kind of go to the left a little bit. I'm going to bait out an attack from Ganondorf, which will sort of make it impossible for him to attack for the next few seconds. He's going to wrap around and try to attack me again, but he can't do that because he's already attacked recently. And then I'm going to be able to get behind him and then start shooting at him. I'm also going to charge a spin attack right at the start because he has a few Ghost Riders that come at me, and I want to attack them so that they don't knock me off of my horse. So it should look something like this, hopefully, if I do it right. So yeah, I'm going to start just charging the spin attack right here, bait out the attack and dodge, do the spin attack, and then just get right behind him. And then I can start doing some attacks. And then if you do everything right from this point on, you should be able to actually just kind of get behind him again and just keep comboing him like this. And just keep shooting arrows at him. And if you do spin attacks, this fight only takes 3 hits. If you do regular attacks, it takes 4. So that was pretty nice. That was actually a really good, other than all the time I spent paused at the start explaining the strat, that was a really good fight. So with that, he falls off of his horse. He really should have a few broken bones after that, but I guess he doesn't, whatever. And yeah, so after that, we have the final phase, which is just plain old Ganondorf. Now, one actually cool thing that I want to bring up about this is that in the German version, the German PAL version of this game, this text box right here, or any of these text boxes right here, you're actually supposed to manually advance them. But the cutscene still advances even if you don't manually advance the text. And so you can actually start the Ganondorf fight with text on screen. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, unfortunately you can't do that in the North American versions. But yeah, with that, we get to start the Ganondorf fight. This is one of my favorite fights in the game, actually. If you do it legitimately, it's actually a ton of fun, and it's actually kind of difficult. Of course, there are ways to cheese the fight, though. The reason I'm on the fishing rod right here is because this is a pretty famous one. Most people know this. But if you throw the boomerang, or the fishing rod, Ganondorf just kind of looks at it. He's like, is that a fishing rod? Man, I haven't done fishing since I was a wee lad or whatever. I don't know what he's like, but yeah, he just keeps looking at it, and that just stuns him for a little bit. So you can just throw that and then just start attacking him. So yeah, it's kind of funny like that. But the way the speedrun does this is actually, what you want to do is you want to run up to him and bait out, you want to attack him so that he'll dodge, and then you want to run behind him and then wait for a little bit. He'll try to kick you, and then you do a jump attack, spin attack combo, and that'll knock him to the ground. And then if you do that 3 times, you can do the ending blow on him, and it'll end the fight right away. So hopefully I can get this really quick. Oops, that was a little quick on the jump attack. We want to get like right behind him. Yeah, right there. And we want to get behind him again, do another one, and then do a third one. Okay, that one, I don't know what the problem was with that one, but sometimes he just dodges for some reason. You can avoid it, but it's, I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't work, it seems. You want to get like right behind him. If you're not like directly behind him, he'll like see you and dodge or whatever. Or maybe if you try attacking too quickly. But with that, you'll see the finish command starts up, and with that, I want to equip my iron boots, equip my magic armor, and end the game. Now we get to see Link wearing the goofiest armor during a very intense part of the game. It's kind of ruins the emotional moment, don't you think? Actually, the magic armor looks kind of cool, but but anyways. Yeah, so the whole reason that I equipped the iron boots is there's just this dumb little joke in the Twilight Princess speedrunning community, because later on in this final cutscene, there's a scene where Link starts running, and if he's running with the iron boots, it looks kind of goofy. But anyways. But yeah, with that, we are done with the series. My in-game timer should have been like, I don't know, a little over 8 hours, which, yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing this series. And yeah, that's basically all I have for now. This will not be quite the end of the series. I do have a couple bonus episodes planned of just showing off some glitches that I couldn't really find a good place to put in the main series. But yeah, I just want to put a couple episodes out, so look for those in the future. And I want to give a huge thanks to Habreno for helping me out a lot with this series, both with providing some information, especially on the Wii version, because he knows the Wii version really well, with providing some Wii version footage, with like giving a lot of, like, if you look in the comments of every episode, he's posted just random tidbit of information, and that's just really cool, so thank you a ton for that. I also want to thank just the rest of the TP speedrunning, or Twilight Princess speedrunning community, for helping me with some other information, especially in regards to the HD version, because I don't know that version too well, but other people do, so thank you for doing that. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching and enjoying the series. Thank you for being patient while I was not uploading stuff, because that happens a lot, but I'm sorry for that, but yeah, thank you for watching and enjoying the series. And yeah, I'm trying to delay this a little bit because the cutscene, the part where Link runs and it looks goofy, is about to happen right here. Actually, I guess sooner it sounds goofy, if you just hear this. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's not like the most incredible thing ever, but it's a little bit funny. But anyways, so with that, we get to see what Midna looks like, finally, when she's not an imp. But anyways, I should just stop stalling. That's it for the series, for the main part of the series. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys in whatever I do next. Bye!